Okay, here is the do-it-yourself optic fibre light kit. First, the components. This is a mini distribution board which will screw neatly, usually under your playfield, but depending on what you want to do with your optic fibres, somewhere in the vicinity of where the ends of your optic fibres will be. And this brings your RGB and ground for one of two channels here to be distributed out to your LED drivers. These are the LED driver board, very simple, just some current limiting resistors. The sizes are slightly different depending on the color. So we connect from this distribution board out to this, and then from here we go to the actual LEDs. Here's the little LED pod. I've just got a short piece of sample optic fibre in there to show you how it works. And if you open it up, you see inside has very handily mini post rubber here to hold the optic fibre. It comes out of this mounting unit here, which attaches to the LED. So this is recessed here, so it has the hole on this side big enough to fit over the LED, and that has it's not really an interference fit, but it's a snug, it's a straight sleeve fit there, and that keeps the optic fibre squarely aligned and attached to the, well, not attached, but touching the LED, so you get as much light transmission into there as possible. So not using set screws or grub screws here to keep the LED in place, which I think can sometimes deform the optic fibre. Sorry, keep the optic fibre in place. Sometimes that can deform it by pushing on the edge. You have to be very careful when you use grub screws to hold in optic fibres. So I tried to do something a little different, so there's no pressure on the fibre itself. That is a very firm fit there, and then it neatly sits inside there, and it just closes with a snap. Holds everything in place very neatly. So when you come to connect everything, bring your RGB. Obviously these are just yellow, but you would have RGB and ground into that channel. From that, that's 156 pitch there, like most connectors in your pinball machine. This is 100 pitch on this side. Goes in there, and that is, remember, screwed neatly somewhere under your playfield. This jumper will then go out to the LED board, go on there, then go from the board here to one end of your optic fibre. Let's see if I've got some. Yeah, I've got some power on there. There's a lot of bright light here bathing this optic fibre, so don't look at this optic fibre as an example of how bright it will be on your playfield. It's the other end. Just take the rubber. Let's see if we can find it. Here's the end. Let's put the rubber over the end. Then that mounting unit there, you can see that's this this is an interference fit. The LED is an interference fit into there, and that's snugly together. Place all that in there. Again, close that with a snap, and then this end can be connected back to this same LED driver board, because there's power here on a rail. So you can daisy chain these. You can put as many together as you want, as long as you've got the headroom to drive it without blowing fuses. And then you can run that to another LED board, which can then run out to the LED that's pushing the other end of the same fibre. That's how you get, oh, it's backwards. Yeah, that's how you get the bright optic fibre pushing from either end. That's how it works.